In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation, a supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Who's amped up for this morning? Good morning. That's how Wallow said. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. That was a bad one. Let's do it again. I was amped up before I got on. I was dancing and everything. So I didn't have it together. Let's do it again. Me. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? It looks a little cloudy. Looks like it's about to do something outside. Earlier, it looked like a snowy sky, but ultimately, we're hoping for spring soon. And so I'm excited about the day. Hopefully, we get some sunshine. So how's everybody doing this amazing morning? We had yesterday, we did our live where we were we're going to call it Speak Your Mind, and I added Unwind. Speak your mind and unwind. Melissa came up with that name, so that's what we're going to call our Mondays, when we just come, just let loose and just have fun. We had a lot of fun last night, and so we're going to be doing this every 2 weeks. So yeah, it was a really good time. So I want to know, I sent out emails to you guys. I sent out emails at 6 p.m. last night. Did you guys get your emails? Put ones in the chat if you got your email. I sent you emails. I sent 5 prompts that you could use for your business based on the things that you said that you guys wanted us to discuss for Coffee with Nikkie. I sent you guys prompts on how to, get deeper into those topics. So if you were not here yesterday, let me see. Only Miss Kim looked like she wasn't here. If you wasn't here yesterday, we said that some of the topics that we're going to discuss for Coffee with Nikkie. Why am I getting tongue-tied? Some of the topics that we're going to discuss for Coffee with Nikkie is self-care for entrepreneurs, organizing your workspace, time management, balancing markets. So that's, it's about to be market season. So everybody's about to be in the streets. Markets, balancing markets, dealing with stress, how a productive day looks, and give examples, and consignment wholesale. And this is consignment and wholesale. These were the topics that everybody was giving me yesterday that we should talk about for Coffee with Nikkie. Does anybody in the chat have any other suggestions? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you have any other suggestions. And while I'm waiting for your suggestions, I'm going to check and see who's in the building. Oh, Miss Lois is first in the building. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois says, good morning, Queenies. I am blessed. Yes, and yes. Good morning, cousin. Cousin's in the building, and y'all know her as the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. And when we say good morning to Big Meech, we got to say good morning to Jordan. So good morning, Jordan. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're feeling better. So, yes, and yes, Meechy said, make sure y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. I'd appreciate it. I would for sure appreciate it. I came on here all kinds of ways. Let's fix my hoodie, y'all. Came on here all kinds of ways. Good morning, Melody. Good morning. She said, good morning, ladies. Good morning, Kim. She said, good morning, lovelies. It's early where Kim is at. Kim's on the West Coast. She's on the West Side. I only got an email about the meeting. Yes, 6 o'clock. I will resend the emails. If you're not signed up for our email list, I will give you the link. I will put it in my stories so that you guys can make sure that you get the prompts. I gave 5 prompts. The prompts work perfectly. Perfectly. I'm telling you. Stop. I don't know how many people are not using AI, but I'm telling you, use it. Use AI. It's going to help you out. I used the prompt you gave me for innovative ways to enhance customer engagement and gave me so much to work with. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's right. Share, share, share. Share, share, share. I didn't get the email about the meat. Oh, it wasn't an email about the meat. The email was only about the prompts. I sent you in order for you to have gotten into the meeting, you had to go into the community. I told everybody to go into the community because I want to drive the people to the community. So I said go into the community, grab the Zoom link, and then you'll be able to register for the live. I didn't give it in the stories purposely. I didn't give it in the email purposely because I wanted everybody to go into the community and start getting familiar with the community and start getting used to being in the community because, there's no activity there. I built a whole community. It's a lot of information over there. Go on over there and grab it. Go on over there and grab it. And today I think I'm going to share a link that I found that was really beneficial from, where is this from? It's from Jasper.ai or Jasper AI, however it's called. It's from Jasper, and it is a bunch of prompts that you could use for your business with ads. I'm hot in here now. Ooh, is that a hot flash? Not that I care now, because we already closed up shop. But yes, it helps you with your ads, it helps with marketing, it helps with branding, it helps with all of that. So I'm going to share that as well in the community. If you go to the community, first of all, in order to get to the community, you got to go to Bubble Babes, BABEZ University.com. Click community. It is free, absolutely free. It is free, free, free to join the community. It is free to join the community. I stopped subscriptions right now for Honor Society because I'm going to build it up into something different because I have different ideas for it now. But to join the community is absolutely free. Absolutely free to join the community. The Honor Society videos are still not available to everybody. It's only available to those who have the Honor Society. But there's a lot of valuable information. I'm going to send those prompts on over to the community so that you guys can use them and start getting familiar with the AI technology. And if you feel like, oh, it's going to take my stuff and give it to somebody else and do this and do that, all you have to do is see what they give you. Let that just be an idea for you. And then you work off that idea and you build it out more. That way you won't feel like AI is taking your stuff and sharing it to somebody else. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be building it out you're going to be building it out yourself, but you have structure. You have an idea of what you want to say and what you want to do. So that's what I would suggest when creating your AI prompt. Not when creating your AI prompts, but when you get your information from your prompts, that's what I would do. I would build it out a little bit more. So with that being said, let's get back into it. I will show him when he's up. Oh, he's still sleeping. Had a hard time falling asleep last night. Got you. Hey, Miss Quell, it's spring break. Hey, Miss Quell, we missed you, girl. Good morning, Laura. Laura says, good morning, everyone. And y'all, Miss Quell said, good morning, y'all. That's how she said it. Good morning, y'all. I get emails when there are updates in the community. Oh, yes. I did notify everybody. I did. That's what I meant. Apologize for any confusion I caused. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Did the heat come from within? I don't know. I just felt a little itchy and then I felt hot. It didn't come from below. If that's where you're going with it. Let me see. That was part of our conversation yesterday. Y'all know, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get to know Miss Lois. Miss Lois is Spicy. Spicy. You guys, let me know. Is my mouth matching up to my words? Like, because I'm looking at myself on the screen and I look like my mouth's not matching up. So y'all let me know. Am I line, if my mouth is lining up with the things that are coming out? No, Mason had an injury. Oh no, what happened to Mason? What happened to Mason? Good morning, Jazz. Jazz is in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tracy, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing, girl? Yes, it is. Yes, it matches. Okay, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because it was looking a little bit off. A little bit off. All right. So, does anybody in the room have any suggestions on any topics that they would like for us to discuss? Now, remember, I said maybe I am going. Thank you. My mouth is aligned. I was like, oh wait, nope. I'm going to do maybe just work on one for the week. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to do one the whole time. I've said this before, but I find it easier and better when we have something to focus on for the entire time as opposed to flipping, 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 flipping. Because then I notice that people are not keeping up or people just don't grab the information. So we're going to stay on one thing for about a week and then we're gonna stay on one thing for about a week and then we're gonna move on to the next. Yes. Let me know if y'all agree with me. Oh, Mason, I hope his leg heals correctly and quickly. And it is better than ever. And it is better than ever. I'm so sorry, Mason. Wasn't Mason playing baseball? He broke it in baseball. Leave it to me. I'm figuring out a story on my own. So did he break it in baseball? Oh no, Mason too, wishbone, hoping for a quick recovery. Yep. Jordan and Mason. Poor Mason, boy mom. Yep, a broken leg, praying for speedy recovery. Nope, in soccer. Oh my gosh. Tell him he better eat his vitamins. Mason, if you hear me, your auntie said you better eat your vitamins. You better eat your vitamins. And they don't even have to be the gummy kind. Even if they taste nasty, you better eat your vitamins and your vegetables. Can't be just out here. You want to play sports? You can't be out here breaking bones. We need to get it together. We can't be out here breaking bones. So I hope he feels better. Speedy recovery for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Did he hear me, Miss Quell? Tell him I said vegetables and vitamins. Vegetables and vitamins. Yes, Jordan broke his leg twice in the same place. So Jordan was getting better from his last break, but he got another one on his way to school. He said, okay, tell Mason every time I speak to you, I'm going to say vegetables and vitamins. Vegetables and vitamins. Vegetables and vitamins. That's what we on. We on vegetables and vitamins. So does anybody have any other topics that they think we should discuss? And if you just joining in and you missed what I was saying, we have self-care for entrepreneurs, organizing your workspace, time management, balancing markets, dealing with stress, how a productive day looks, and give an example, consignment, and wholesale. So those are the topics that some of you guys have suggested. Are there any topics that you want to discuss on Coffee with Nikki? Please let me know now. Cousin, are you in the office today? It's Tuesday, right? Anybody have any other topics that they would like for us to touch on? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Again, let me put my little banner up here to let y'all know to join the community. Let me see what I put up here first. Nope, that's the morning meetup. But okay, so yesterday I was talking about prompts. Today I'm not going to talk about prompts today, but I did give you 2 prompts yesterday and I wanted to know how they worked for you. I know I heard she told me what happened with hers and it's working out for her. And so this is the prompt that I gave yesterday just in case you wanted it. So I just wanted to recite what I posted up yesterday. So if you need that prompt, there you go. And it's a very good prompt. I'm a good prompt giver and writer. Okay? Because I write to what I need. So when I create the prompts, I create them so something, you get the information that you want on the first try so you don't have to tweak it so much. Budgeting, for sure, budgeting. Budgeting. No, I'll go to oh, you go tomorrow. Had to change things around this week. Got you. Want me to copy and paste it into the chat? Absolutely, Big Meech. Absolutely, budgeting can be, yes, because budgeting is not my blessing. So yes. Oh, I need a shirt that say budgeting ain't my blessing. Budgeting is not my blessing. Because let me tell you, that's the struggle. That is the struggle right there. That's the struggle right there. So make sure that you guys grab the prompt. This prompt is going to definitely help you. If you want to grab this prompt, go on over to whatever AI you like to use. I like copy.ai sometimes when I'm trying to get more. Sometimes I think it gives me a little bit more in depth and kind of more of a business perspective. Chat GPT, it's good. It's good too. But sometimes when I'm looking to get a little deeper or to change my if I have to change my prompt to word it to get what I need, nope. Copy.ai is going to give you that improve feature where you can improve the prompt so you can get more out of the prompt. So it depends. So you could take the prompt and put it in there now and see what you get. What you get, and let me know if it's something that was useful. Let me see. I did use the prompt and made some more. I made some more up and got pages of info. Yep. Me and AI go together real hard. Real hard, Melody. That's absolutely right. We go together real hard. Good morning, Chantel. Wait. Back it up. Back it up. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. He said, okay, yes, ma'am, Aunt Nick. That's right. That's right. Vegetables and vitamins. That's what we got going on. That's what we got going on. So this is the prompt. If you have not copied this or wrote it down or whatever, go on ahead, screenshot it, do what you need to do, but take this prompt. Right? Like, who Chantel? That's when cousin said, she said, Nikki called me Latrice, and I was like, what? I know, because I don't be doing that. Like sometimes, the comments be getting me. I be like, oh, I got to get back on my grind. I got to get back on my, my flow. Because my flow was stoned. Good morning, Chris Marie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Right? I got to get it together. I got to get it together. Like, I can't just be like, oh, hi, Quell. I can't do that because that's not how I do it. That's not how I greet her. I'm like, hey, Miss Quell. And that's just it. Everybody has a greeting. Everybody has a greeting. So make sure y'all copy that prompt. And today I'm gonna ask y'all a bunch of questions. So get your hands ready, get your talk text ready, get whatever ready, because I'm gonna ask you questions. We went directly into self-care today. So today I'm talking about self-care for entrepreneurs. That was one of the things that was on the list. And I found some apps that I think some of them that I think I heard from you guys, and some I have not heard of, and I'm going to share those with you guys as well, so that you can be more productive and you can find time to take care of yourself. Right? So I have my notes. And also I have a bunch of questions. So how many of y'all, you could just put a 1 in the chat, how many of y'all have a 9 to 5? How many of you guys have a 9 to 5? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. And if you're like me and you're a full-time entrepreneur, put a 2 in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. If you don't say it right, it seems like you're mad at them or something, right? It equals to parents calling their kids by their full government name when they're in trouble. Yep. That's how I feel. That's how I feel on the inside. I get it. It's truth. It is truth. All right, let me just make sure I'm together. Tracy, you a full-time entrepreneur, up top with it. Psh. Melody too, up top with it. Psh. Miss Lois, I need a. Let me see if I got one. There might be a thing. because I'm looking for a clap, but I have applause, but I don't have a high five. See what happens when I go looking for stuff. All right, so I'm gonna find it though. Melissa's a full-time entrepreneur. Miss Lois, Miss Linda. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I'm gonna just give y'all a round of applause all together. Everybody's gonna get it. If you are a full-time entrepreneur, because we on a different type of time. We got a double time. Um, if you are working your job, that's also amazing. Like you need the job to, to give you that structure. You need the job to give you that, the routine. You need that, right? And some of you guys have really good jobs where you're learning on your job anyway, where you should be learning anyway, because your jobs have the structure and the discipline that you need in order for you to, apply those things into your business. So you may not like your job, you may hate your coworkers, you may not, you know what I'm saying? There may be some things you don't like about the place, but there's always a lot of things that you can learn from it. Like you can learn how they do things, you can learn how they organize, you can learn how they delegate, you can learn, there's some things that you can definitely learn from working in a 9 to 5 that you can apply to your business. And as entrepreneurs, we lack discipline. We are not disciplined at all, right? Some of us are super disciplined, right? And they get their schedule and they stick to it and they work with it. A lot of us, because we're creatives and we don't like the idea of structure. I'm gonna talk about me, because if it's not you, then let it fly. But if it is you, then we here, right? But as creatives, we like the idea of the freedom. We like the idea of working when we feel like, and doing this when we feel like, and creating when we can, and creating all of, or you know what I'm saying, like we love that idea. But as an entrepreneur, we have to have both. We can't just go around being creative and free all the time. There's got to be, somebody's got to bring us down to reality. And it's like, okay, so you're going to have to get disciplined with your time, because you cannot be creative and free all the time when you need to make sure that these products are made, when you need to make sure that you're on top of your inventory, when you need to make sure that you're doing your customer service and you're on top of your social media, and that your marketing and your branding and all of this stuff is in place. You don't have that. You can't be that. Somebody's got to be disciplined for you. Well, not somebody, you got to be disciplined for yourself. And so we have to start getting a little bit more disciplined about our time. And yeah, so this is not about discipline, this is more so about self-care. But I really wanted to know, like, the room, what everybody is doing, how many people is working their regular jobs, and how many people are entrepreneurs, full-time entrepreneurs, because I know we both have it doubly, I won't say difficult, but um I would say it's challenging. It's challenging, right? Because at your 9 to 5, you're working your 9 to 5, and then you have to come home and then you work your business. As entrepreneurs, we're working our business for like 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? And so it's a difference in how you're working and how you cut off. But you have to make sure that you get some kind of discipline, some kind of order, because if you don't, you're just going to have a chaotic life. And so I know that that's part of something that I put on my roadmap party, my roadmap board, because I know that I lack discipline. I know that I lack organization. Like I could work in organized chaos and I'm fine. And but working in organized chaos takes longer, because now not it takes longer, but it does, because you're moving things around to get it out of your way to do the task that's in front of you. So you got to move things out the way. You keep on piling things on, and in order to get the next task done, you just moving things around, but you don't want to put those things away, because you're going to need it at some point in time. It may not be in that particular hour, it may not be in that particular day, but you just keep those things around. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to make sure that we are having some kind of order and organization and, decluttering and all of that stuff. So that's definitely going to be something. And all of these things are great because these are things that are challenges to me. So I will definitely be speaking on, how I'm doing with it and how it's going for me, because this gives me content. Plus it not only content, but it just helps me to do the things that I put on my board. You know what I'm saying? So I have a commitment to myself and to you guys that I am going to work smarter and better and not harder. Okay. How many of you guys can relate? Anybody in here works in organized chaos? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Thank you so much, cousin. Yep, I swiped myself up out of the off the screen. Good morning, Miss Linda. Miss Linda said, "Good morning, everyone." Come on, Miss Linda, with her morning messages. Good morning, everyone. I am blessed and ready for my miracles today. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. I feel like a full-time entrepreneur is harder. Yes, because um both you gotta turn off like the 9 to 5. You gotta turn off how you are at your job and then come home to work your business. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference because now everything's on you when you work your business. At the job, they tell you exactly what they, well, not exactly, you have a job, you got to do your job, and so you know when it needs to be done and how it needs to be done, and you have structure there. You come home and you doing your job, your business, and there's no structure. And so now you got to get yourself into the feeling of wanting to work. And then you got to get yourself into doing the things and not procrastinating. It's an adjustment for sure. It's an adjustment for sure. One times infinity. Come on, organized chaos. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. One, not effectively though. Got you. Got you, got you, got you. Most of the time I do. Yep. So organization is going to be this year. I know I said this year it should feel a whole lot different for everybody this year. It should be about changing everything that you did that did not serve you last year, in the previous years, or your life, whatever didn't serve you. 2024 should be about releasing all those things that didn't serve you and change to be a whole totally different person. And it clicked because I'm like, we're almost done in March, right? We're almost done with March. We still have the rest of the rest of the year to go, but we're already almost in 4 months in. So the rest of the year is going to go quick because this 4 months went quick. And if I keep on working the same way that I've been working, doing the same things that I've been doing, I'm going to keep getting the same results that I've been getting. And that's not what I want. I want it to look a whole lot different. I want to look like a whole new me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about physically. I'm talking about like my goals and my accomplishments and things like that. I don't want it to look like last year. I want it to look better because every year we should be elevating. That's the theme for BCMC's Midwest Conference, Elevate to Elegance. But we should be elevating. You know what I'm saying? This year should look a whole lot different from last year. And I don't mean by little baby steps. I mean, it should look drastically different because you have 365 days to make yourself a better person. And for you to have 365 days to make yourself a better person and only edge up, it's like, wait a minute, what were we doing with our time, right? And so I wanted to look so much different. And so I say that for myself. I say that for you guys as well. We are 4 years. I'm 4 years. We're 4 months, almost 4 months in. We have got to flip the switch and say, I got to do things a whole lot differently. I got to make sure things get done in a whole different way. I can no longer just hold things in my head and not put them down on a piece of paper. I can no longer not have a schedule on what I need to do. I can no longer be lack discipline when I know I need to run my business and I needed to be fully operational, but I'm sitting here not doing things, letting things slide, saying I'll do it later, and doing all of that. So I know what it feels like, and I know a lot of us in the room do the same thing. So this year it's got to be different. And so one of the things We're going to talk, what the thing we're going to talk about today is self-care. Self-care. Good morning, Velvet Petals. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I just thought about a topic. I don't remember if it was mentioned. Advertising. Got you. Advertising. Put it right here. I got you. I got you. So, how many of you guys have kids and you're taking your kids to your activities? So, you got your 9 to 5 and you're taking your kids to your activities, to their activities, not yours. You're taking them to theirs. I know Patricia says she feels like a Uber driver because she's always going from one activity to the next because she got 2 kids and she's got a boy and a girl, different age ranges. So, they have different sports. So, I know what that feels like because I didn't have a girl and a boy, but I did have boys, and they all ranged in different ages. So I had one who was about to graduate high school. I had one going into high school, and then I had one in the middle school. And I had my nephew's son. He was in the middle school, which was, closer to me. But whenever he had his like basketball games or concerts or anything, I would have to go there. And then I would have to go drive into town, which was about a half an hour away, drive into town, or 30 minutes away, drive into town, go to my son's stuff, pick him up, bring him home, cook dinner, do what I'm going to do, get them, situated, and then cook dinner. And then if I'm going to work on my business, I'm going to work on my business, or I'm exhausted by then. And so I know, as parents who have more than one child that are in different activities, different schools, different age ranges, that can really spread you really thin. Really spread you really thin. Let me see. Been there, done that. Yes, my time is done. I am done, done, done. How many of you guys are have kids that you have to take to their activities? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And doing this, and just like I was saying, in doing this, you don't give yourself enough time for yourself. Like, usually you're so exhausted that you don't have time for self-care. You don't have time to think about you. You like think about yourself last, right? We normally, as adults, as women, we are more so caregivers. We're more so the nurturers. We're more so like, we got to make sure everybody is okay around us, and we never really check in with us, right? How many of you guys can relate? How many of you guys can relate? We take care of everyone around us. We make sure everybody is good. We make sure everybody is eating. We make sure everybody's taken care of. Their homework is done. Their tasks are done. Da 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 da. But when it comes to you, you're just like not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it on yourself. You're not doing it for yourself. You're running on fumes. You're pouring from your cup is empty, and you still trying to pour into somebody else's cup, but you don't really have anything to pour out. And you're just sitting there, you're just gasping because you don't have time for you. You don't allow yourself to have time for you because you think that your job is to take care of everybody and everything, and you leave yourself to the end. Let me see how many of y'all can relate. How many of y'all can relate? Let me know in the chat. I really struggle with this. I work from home and I'm easily distracted by my creative side. That creative side is attention seeking. It's very attention seeking because that creative side do not let you sleep. It doesn't let you gotta create all the time. Like, you gotta stop what you're doing. It's like a habit. You gotta stop what you're doing so that you could just do this. And you could be sitting there looking and listening to somebody, and your mind just goes off into things that you could be making and can be doing, and could be painting and could be crafting, and could be, your mind just goes all over the place, right? It's really like a drug. Creativity is really like a drug, but it's you have the best feeling when you create, right? It is such a rewarding feeling to create things and love the things that you create. So it's a high that we're always seeking. It's a high that we're always seeking. And so let me see. She get distracted by my creative side. I generally work my 9 to 5 job and my business simultaneously. Got you. I know cousin does that too, through the day, which is not always healthy. Right. Because then you want to stay doing the business. You want to stay doing the creative stuff when you know you got to be sitting at your desk doing whatever you need to be doing for your 9 to 5. Right. Same Kim, especially when I'm not busy with my 9 to 5. I'm melting wax right now. You multitasking. I'm melting wax right now. Right, it doesn't say right now. It says right this moment, and trying to manage 500K order at my job. Better focus on the 500K first at the job, and then the wax is melting, so you'll be able to come back to it. It'll stay at its temperature, right? It'll stay at its temperature. So how many people in here relate to that? How many people in here relate to that? We're going creativity is a drug. It's a high. It's a high that people are seeking. Where is Jazz? Creativity is a high, is a drug. I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm gonna figure out that wording so I can come up with a little something about creativity. Yes, it's coming. Okay. Um, because how many of you guys agree? Do your creative side takes over everything? A conversation, it takes over at work. I'm gonna give you an example. When I was in college, I went to school for law, right? So when I was in college, I focused solely on fashion. Why? I was debating if I wanted to go to law school or if I wanted to go to FIT, and John Jay won, and so I went to John Jay. Um and so it was boring. It wasn't what I expected, and it's only because I had to get the fundamentals. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do all the constitutional law and all that other stuff. I just wanted to get into the entertainment. I wanted to get into the contracts. That's what I wanted, right? But I was had to go through the basics first. And so my mind just was not there. I would be sitting in class and I would be drawing up sketches and I would be doing things like that. And I didn't finish. I had to leave. I didn't have to leave, but I chose to leave because my mind just wasn't there. I left in my 3rd year, which is silly now that I look at it, because it would be something I would tell my kids, like, you only got a year left. Suck it up and deal with it. But I left. I left my 3rd year so that I can pursue I was designing clothes at the time. I was doing music videos at the time. After graduating, I was making a lot of, I mean, it was a good decision because, I was making a lot of money. But, in that moment when I was leaving, my mother was like, why would you leave in your 3rd year? And I gotta be creative. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be creative. So, yep. I sent her a text. Okay, gotcha. Yes. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Thank you so much. Come on. Come on. Hit the like. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. So, yes, I need you to word this. Creativity is, I want it to be like, creativity maybe gets me high. Creativity is a high. Creativity is my drug. I want it to be something like that, because with creativity, we can focus. We'll do anything for a hit of creativity. We'll do anything to feel, that high. So that's what I want, something like that, because it's really true. And now that I'm sitting here, explaining it more and more and more, it really does go like that. It's really like a euphoria kind of. So let me know. Yes, I work from home for 2 days a week. And when I'm not busy, I do stuff for my business. Got you. I'll click on Teams every so often so my status stays showing as available. That's cousin Treese does that. Treese does that. So how many of y'all could relate about the creativity and the high feeling? 'Cause that's what I get. I do. I need to be creative. I need different outlets for my creativity. I need to do it when I want to do it. And I will spend all day doing it, knowing I got a ton of things that need to be done. I know I have a ton of emails that need to be done, but I will spend all of my energy into creating something, my creativity. I definitely would. I can relate. Let me tell y'all something. I'm telling y'all that creativity. And if you get bit with the bug, and because I'm like, oh, squirrel, oh, glitter, oh, butterflies, I'm all over. And don't let me get bit by the bug, because then I'm over to the next thing. And I know a lot of us have a lot of things. We got creative, and then we got we got excited about it and we purchased a whole bunch of stuff. And then we don't even do the thing anymore. So now we just have it sitting. It's sitting and resting. How many of y'all could relate? So let me know in the chat. Tracy said I can relate. Melissa said I could relate. Yes. Michi said yes. Miss Melody said me too. Creativity gets me high. Right. I need a hit of creativity daily to function. Creative addict. Ooh, come on. See, this is what I'm talking about, Yazzie Faye. Yes, keep thinking and send it to, well, put it in the book that says Nikkie's Gems. Because I'm going to need my gems. And every time you put a gem up and you was like, oh, that's a gem, I don't remember any of those things. So if you could do that for me, that'd be dope. That'll be dope. I'll keep thinking. Yes. Good morning, Miss K. Miss K's in the building. Good morning, ladies. Happy Tuesday. What is Terrific Tuesdays? What do you call Tuesdays, Kay? That's me. Yep. Got you. Thank you, Yazzie Faye. Yep, that's me. Y'all know the creatives. The creatives are a different type of, they're a different kind of beast. They're a different kind of beast. So yes, I need something with that. And if somebody wants to make that as a shirt or whatever, I need that too. So create it and bill me. Create it and bill me, especially on Canva. Let me tell you, Velvet Petals, my vice, right? We're gonna call it a vice, is when Midjourney came out. Oh no, I was on Midjourney for like 24 hours a day, all day to night. I was on Midjourney. Then when I got Chat GPT 4, because you could do imaging and stuff like that, I was on that. Then when I found out that I could do Bing and do that for free, I was on that. Like I was everywhere creating things. Everywhere creating things. I'm like, what can I do with these things? What can I do with these things? What can I do with that? That's how I came up with the bookmarks. That's how I came up with the bookmarks. Terrific Tuesdays. Yes, I'm selling. When I'm selling, it's 10% Tuesdays. Are you selling today? Are you going live today? What is Midjourney? Midjourney is it's like a place where, well, Midjourney is a whole thing, but I think it's Discord. Wait, Discord is the thing. Midjourney is the app, right? So Midjourney, you can create images. You can do like all kinds of atmospheres, environments, and create all kinds of stuff. It's kind of like the Chat GPT 4 and the Bing, but it's a lot more difficult. That one is more difficult to learn. The other two are easier because you can put in simple instructions into the prompts and generate something pretty. But with Midjourney, you gotta speak in a certain way, you gotta put it in a certain way, and you gotta give it like dimensions. If you know like the camera angles, the cameras that or the lenses, those type of things, you gotta kind of like put that together. And I'm like, me and Jasmine was on there for a long time trying to figure out let me finish my sentence, trying to figure out how to use it and how to, just generate different things. I was like, Jasmine, you got to get on here. You got to see this. And so she gets on and she buys the membership or whatever. So she's on there playing with it all day because it's, we're creatives, right? And so then I get on it and I was trying to create an image for my brush me off soap. So I wanted her to be frowning or something. I was doing something and I wanted the girl to be frowning, and she was a real person so that I could use her in my content and I could put it on my website. And so it took us, I couldn't get it, period. And it took Jasmine to figure out how to make this girl frown. It was too much. Like even if you put frowning in the thing, it wouldn't work. So it was just a crazy mess. So Midjourney is a little bit more difficult. It's you get great quality images and things like that, but I just didn't devote enough time to it to get what I wanted out of it. And Chat GPT 4 and Bing was easier. So that's what I went with. I'm sorry for the long I'm sorry for the long-winded explanation. I am missing out. Oh yes. You got to get it. What are the other two? Chat GPT 4. That one you have to pay for. Chat GPT 3.5, you don't. That one is free. You can use that one as much as you want. But the Chat GPT 4, you'll be able to generate images from. And Bing has bing.com/create. You can create from for free there. And there's a lot of other ones like Leonardo AI. Leonardo AI, I think it's Leonardo.ai. That one is really good too. But and they give you a whole bunch of things to make the images better and stuff like that. But I still haven't gotten what I want out of it, and I decided that I'm not going to give myself time to devote to that, and so I said I'm gonna just work with what I know, and I'm using the other two. So, but I have Midjourney and Discord. Yep, yep. How do you like Midjourney, Tracy? Because if you a pro girl, I'm gonna have you come up and teach a little something if you want to do a 1-2 boom boom boom. Do a 1-2 boom 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 just to make just the understanding of the basics, like a simple, Mid Journey 101. I need a hit of creativity with a shot of dopeness. Hey, come on, dopeness. I was a creative addict before I was the dopeness dealer. Come on, Yazzie Faye be having the lines. Yazzie Faye be having the bars. She be having the bars, okay? The dopeness dealer. I love it. I love it. So let me know in the chat, Trace. I know we're supposed to be talking. I know we are like almost an hour in, talking about self-care, but we ended up talking about being an entrepreneur and creativity. So I'm gonna just let it fly and let it be where it's at. So yeah, so I'll send my invoices. Yep. Psych, nah, I don't charge you, Nick. I'm forever indebted. Hey, oh, I love you, girl. I love you. Um, I got it when I was in a class with Coach Cassandra. I love Cassandra too. I'm still learning how to use it. I did use it to create an image for class. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, let me tell you something. When you get it down packed or you feel comfortable in enough in it, let me know because that can definitely be a game changer for you guys because it gives you high quality images. Usually when you're using like Chat GPT or Bing, those will give you the images in like a small Instagram post kind of size. It doesn't give you it in the larger format. I mean, you can ask for it. And I also, in my book, if you got my book, the AI prompts for beginners, in the AI prompt book, I show you how to get a better quality photo from those little tiny photos that you get. So make sure that you get my book because it's there. Get my book because it's there. Do you guys want to stay on creativity? We got like 15 minutes. Y'all want to stay on creativity? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Or do y'all want to get into the self-care apps? Because there are, I think, about 5 I have here. And it may be 6 because I got 2 on 1. No, I have 6. I have 7. I have 7. I started talking about what everybody was doing with their daytime or with their time. And so 9 to 5, I said how many people had 9 to 5, how many people were full-time entrepreneurs. And so we were talking about the organization, things that I had on my roadmap board that I got to start doing differently. And then we started talking about being creative, and creativity just took over from there. Self-care is still going to happen. Self-care is still going to happen. Whatever I didn't talk about today, we're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to lead with tomorrow. Your book is so specific. I have to read it again. Come on. Thank you so much, Michelle. How many of y'all got the book? How many of y'all got the book? I created the book because I wanted to create something where it's not just a prompt book. It's not just saying put these things, plug and play. Like I wanted to actually show you guys, like if you were asking me the question, if we were having a one-on-one and you were asking me these questions, that is how I approached the book. That is how I gave everything as far as examples, logos, images, corrections, fixing your prompts. You know what I'm saying? I put all of that in there so that you guys, if that ever should arise. So if you're looking at something, you put the prompt in there, and I'm like, well, if this is what you got when you put that prompt in, try blah 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 blah. Right. And so yeah, if you did not get the book yet, y'all need it. You're missing out. How many of y'all got the book in the chat? Let me know. 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 And let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. If it wasn't good for you, I need that feedback too, right? If it wasn't good for you, I need that feedback too. I gotta check and see if the reviews are set up because I automatically think that on Shopify that your reviews are automatically set up, but I may have to set my reviews up so that you guys can leave reviews on the ebook. I just looked at the roadmap yesterday. I have some stuff checked off. Hey, come on, let's get these. Let me not get myself up out of here, but let me give you a round of applause. Let's see. I have it and I love it. Yes, my business. Instead of saying self care, I call it self love. Come on, self love or wellness now. I like self love. I love that. Um, because then that works well too with your bath and body products too, Miss Lois, because there's some terms that we use in this community. Oh, okay. See how my mind works? Okay. So there are some things that we do, some words that we use in this community, bath and body skincare candles. There's some words that we use that are overused. And every time I hear it, I just click off because I don't know if it bugs you, but it bugs me. Like I don't want to hear skin loving. I don't want to hear self-care all the time. I don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to hear something different. I'm pretty sure there's enough words in the in the English language that we could figure out how to figure out what else we can call self-care without calling it self-care because everybody says self-care. So I do like that self-love. I'm getting mine. Don't worry. I got you. Yes, get that book, girl. Laura says she got the book. Let's go. There's a candle for that self-love. Come on. Come on. Jazzy Faye, we just spitting it out. Um, it's the bomb. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Self-care is highly overused. Highly emphasized. Highly. Put it in caps. Put it in bold. Highlight it. Put an underline on it. Make it blink. That word is so overused. It's like, when somebody tells me, oh, y'all know, because I tell y'all, like, okay, y'all got to think deeper. You know what I'm saying? When somebody say, oh, I make self-care, I do this with self-care, go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board and don't come back with self-care. Don't come back with that word. Don't come back with that word. Self-care is highly overused, and I need to find a new buzzword for it. Yes. Yes. I have made an ebook on self-love. Come on, ebook on self-love. I love that. I agree. I'm gonna come up with a new word. Yes, come up with a new word. You got bars. You got bars. Come up with a new word because it's overdone. There's and like I said, there's certain things that just stick out to me that grinds my gears. Self-care is one of them. Skin loving is another one. What's another word? What's another word that really gets me when I'm looking at people's products? I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it. And I need to write them down when I see them so I could just spit them off. I made a shirt today that say I made a shirt that says I love the skin I'm in. You can talk about the importance of taking care of yourself by burning candles or using good soaps with natural ingredients. Okay, got you. I made a shirt that said, got you. Yep. I heard McLovin when you said that. Let me go find a new phrase. I'm telling y'all. And if y'all need to, y'all go ahead and utilize your AI. Utilize your AI and get you a new word because self-care is overused, overdone. We don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore. Everybody is self-cared out. They get it. They get the picture. What makes you different? What makes you different? Right? What's going to be unique about what you say and how you Send your message, spread your message across. We are over self-care, right? Yes, we are indeed over self-care. I'm over it. So I would say I'm over period too, but I'm not because I like to say it, period. I would say that, but I'm not because I'm still on it. Wellness is health and wellness. Health and wellness is a category. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a category. Give me something that not if you're describing your business. Not if you're describing your business. If you are in a category and they're saying, well, what do you do? Of course you're going to go into health and wellness, right? Or of course you're going to go into cosmetics. Or of course you're going to go into candles and home fragrance, right? But don't put it in your description. I mean, try not to put it into your description. Try to be more creative so it's going to be something people are going to remember. And done. Just, I mean, it could just be me. It could, this is me. This is me expressing myself. This just could be me. But we got to think a little bit outside the box. We look at different people's thing and we'll say, oh, I make body butters with the best quality ingredients and everybody's getting their body but their butters from somewhere. Like what why so quality? What's quality about the body butter that you got from the same place that I got? What's so quality about that? Because now it forces you to be a little bit more creative. It forces you to have a little bit more to talk about, right? I'm not just gonna be, oh no, it ain't just quality shea butter. My shea butter is imported directly from Ghana and directly from this, and this is what I gotta do, and this is my process, and this is how I gotta do it because I get it unrefined. And so I have to make sure that I am straightening out the impurities and I'm doing all of that because now that brings more value to what I'm doing. Right? I'm not just another shea butter business making shea butter. I'm not just that, right? I'm not just that shea butter girly. I'm something different, right? You got to think about that. I had one of my dance, well, he wasn't my dance teacher, but he was my one of my cosmetology instructors. And his performance name is something different. But we got to just come up with something different, right? Because it gives you like I said, it forces you to think outside the box. It gives you a little bit more to talk about, and it makes you stand out. You don't sound like the other girls. You don't look like the other people. You stand out because of how you're telling your story and about the things that you use. Yes, you can just get shea butter off of Amazon, but that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can just get cocoa butter from Amazon or any supplier, but it's not this, it's not that. This is what my cocoa butter does. And even if you have like a deodorized cocoa butter, so it could take out some of that chocolate smell. Some people don't like the chocolate smell in their cocoa butter, and so that's going to be something that appeals to them, and that's going to be a selling point for them. That gives you more space to have some value in your storytelling, right? Somebody will be like, oh yeah, I hate the way cocoa butter smell, but I love what it does for my skin. Guess what? My cocoa butter is deodorized. It does not have that cocoa butter scent. And it's still a natural product. It doesn't have, it is unscented, da 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 da. You still have a talking point. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out what makes you different. You can't, I mean, there are people out here imitating businesses all the time, and they are being successful at that thing, but then they're stopping, right? So you got to make sure that you have something that's going to excite your customers and excite you as well, right? Excite you as well. You also going to need a plan. That's something different. We got to start planning. We got to start scheduling. We got to start doing that. But yes, you got to have something different that makes why should I buy your body butter, your tricolor body butter? Why should I buy this over this person over here? And it can't always be about a price. It's got to be about a story, right? So we got to think about some things a little differently. I want to force you guys to challenge yourself to think about things a little bit differently. My education and dopeness. That makes you stand apart. Okay. I talk about wellness because of my environmental health background, and that makes you an expert, Miss Loy. So that's absolutely true. The ingredients I use and the benefits of each ingredient. Got you. Uh, very true. Lord, y'all come get these kids. They're attacking me. Hope everyone have a day. Everyone have a great day. Have a great day, everyone. Why am I reading that wrong? Have a great day, everyone. Please pray for me and pray for the people in Baltimore. Oh yes, my cousin sent me a message this morning. She's like, "You didn't see?" And I was like, "No." And I went to go look, and oh my goodness, the bridge collapsed because a ship with the containers on it hit the bridge. Craziness. Craziness. Oh, if you want to share it with me, girl. Share it with me. What spice you use? What happened in a container? Yep, a container ship ran into a bridge. Yep. Yes, I have containers on that vessel. What? I have to turn on the news. Yep, that was scary to watch. Praying for everyone involved. Yes. Ship hit the bridge. Hit the bridge. 7 cars are in the water. They said they have like they have the infrared in there. They have some sonic something, and so that they can kind of know where the cars are or the people are in the water. Because I was reading before I got on because I just found out, and so I did read that they have some they're not allowing air traffic up there, not letting planes fly up there because it's going to interrupt their rescue mission. So yes, so everybody, yes, say a prayer for the people that were on the ship, not well on the ship too, but on the bridge. Say a prayer for them. I know this isn't the platform that, yes, we did, Melody. We did. It's crazy. Yes, please pray for the people. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cause could you, I mean, I don't want to say I hate yeah, I'm gonna say the word hate. I hate when people be like, could you imagine? And they say the worst things like it happening to you. And I'll listen and I'll be like, no, I don't want to imagine that. I don't want to imagine that. Why would I want to imagine myself as, the worst possible thing happening and then saying, could I imagine? No, I don't want to imagine myself in that position ever. I never ever wanted, you know what I'm saying? So yes, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I did see the Diddy thing. Dang, it sure did. Oh, and oh my God, praying for them. Yeah. I remember when this happened to the Skyway Bridge at home. My cousin's girlfriend was on the Greyhound bus that went down. Oh my goodness. Did What happened with the Greyhound bus? Did they get out? Especially I'll never drive over a bridge again. Right? But unfortunately, when you go on state to state, or some places you got to go over the bridges. And coming over to where I live, I have like a wooden bridge. Yep. So that is crazy. So everybody, yes, say a prayer. If you haven't heard about it, I mean, some people don't watch the news because of the energy and things like that. So if you don't want to watch it, that's the information. Um, a container ship crashed into the bridge in Baltimore. And like cousin said, there's 7 cars that are still in the water. But yeah, yeah. Um, One of the main highway bridges collapsed here in Minnesota years ago. Crazy, crazy, right, Nikki? I'm so used to go over them, but I definitely pray every time I cross. Yes, wooden. Yes, wood. It's a wood bridge. Yep, 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 yep. When I go over it, I'll take a picture and I'll show y'all. Guess we ain't visiting. It's quick. It's quick. And even if you come over, if something should happen, you can swim from one side to the other. I can't stand bridges. I know. I know. Not everyone died. No, everyone died. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's crazy. I can't stand bridges. That's a scary thing. It is. It is. Totally is. Put a put a little life jacket in. I said, from when I was, and now I'm going overtime, but I was looking at it and I was thinking like maybe that would be a good idea. You know how they have the inflatable vest on in the airplane? Maybe that should be a thing that they put in cars as well, right? And definitely that thing to break the window. That what do you call those things? It's with all those different tools on it, and they have that thing that you could break a window if something like that happened. 6 people are still unaccounted for. Wow. Continue to pray. Got you, cousin. I'm the type of person who will feel like they're drowning in 3 feet of water, and you'll have to yell, stand up. I hate driving over bridges because I always think about the things that like this that happened. Yep. Yes, I have one. I'm thinking, is a keychain. Yes. Yes. I just ordered the window breaker yesterday for me and the kids. Yep. There are bridges all around me here in the Bay. They are beautiful, but I hate driving over them. I know that's right. I know that's right. But I think that should be a thing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of flotation or something. There should be, I don't know. And it can't be like an eject button because but it needs to be something like that to ensure the safety of people that may have their car may have gotten into the water. But with that being said, let's leave on a lighter note. Let's not leave it there. Let's not leave it there. So everybody, I want y'all to hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. If you're catching the replay, you know what to do. Put replay gang in the bottom in the comments and let me know that you enjoyed the show. Let me know if there's anything that you would like for us to talk about in the chat or in the comments, excuse me, in the comments. And thank you everybody so much for watching. um I need y'all to subscribe because if y'all done got this far and you ain't subscribed yet, listen. Everybody in here now are regular, so I hope y'all all subscribe. But the new people that are watching, please make sure that you subscribe, turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live, which is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. What else do I want to say? Don't forget, this was me coming back to the point that I forgot a long time ago in my conversation when I got distracted. Don't forget, we got to the end of March to save 30% off at Remarkable Stamps, and we have to the end of March to save 50% off at 904 Customs. Let me put that up here real fast because I don't want y'all to forget. You got to use the code BBU Tribe. BBU Tribe. Remarkable Stamps is where I got my soap stamper from. I think I'm getting another one because I want one to say blackout because I have my charcoal soap that I said I was putting out, and it took me a minute to get it out, but it's ready. So I think I want to do another soap sample that says blackout. You get 30% off on Etsy. On Etsy. On Etsy. Put Remarkable Stamps in there and make sure you go to that seller. You get 30% off using the code BBU Tribe. You can also get 50% off at 904 Customs on Etsy. That is where I go to get my rubber stamps. So soap stampers, and they also do other stuff at Remarkable Stamps. They have stamps there too, and they also have embossers. 904 Customs, you have different types of stamps that you can get. So 50% off at 904 Customs if you use the code BBU Tribe. So that's what I wanted to share with y'all because we getting savings over here being part of this community, y'all. The stampers you can use for tissue paper. You could use to if you get like manila or white paper bubble mailers, you can use it on that. You could use it on cotton or canvas or linen bags as a stamper, just so you can tuck your little stuff in. I'm going to get little muslin bags for my oils because I don't want to do boxes. I want to do things that people are going to use. I'm trying to do more sustainable packaging. So you could do it on that. You could put it on your shipping boxes. You could use it for embossing. Like there's so many uses that you can use your rubber stamp for branding. So branding opportunities. So yeah, make sure you grab you one of those. Let me see if I missed anything. I did. So let me see. I have to drive over a bridge every day. I can't swim to save any one of my kids. Girl, you better learn how to swim. I used to be the president of my swim team, and I did not know how to swim. So I decided that I was going to learn how to swim. And so I had learned how to swim. Now I'm not the best swimmer. I'm not swimming for no competition, but I'm swimming not to drown, you know? So Michelle, you better get in some water and learn how to swim. It comes with a seatbelt cutter. I watched the movie and freaked out. Oh yes, 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 yes. With that being said, keep being a dopeness dealer and a creative addict because you are amazing. Come on, Yazzie Faye with the bars. Um, I get afraid when I'm driving across the George Washington Bridge. I know, me too, girl. Me too. And them people be driving like maniacs on the George Washington Bridge on the G Dud. Um, I'll be paranoid as heck. Kiki loves your your box stamps. Hey, come on, Kiki. Kiki, are you riding? Right? That's how it go, right? Whatever. So I done messed it up. I know I did. So everybody, thank you so much for rocking with me. I know today we spoke about creativity and other things, and organization and getting disciplined as a entrepreneur. But tomorrow, if the spirit leads us to self-care, I have it here. So we're just gonna pick up where I left off for self-care, and we're going to talk about prioritizing your time. We're going to talk about boundaries, and we're going to talk about the miracle morning. That's one thing. If you have not if you're new and you have not yet read the miracle morning, get the miracle morning because it is going to help you set your day before you even get busy, right? Before you even get into the thing, into the workness of all of that, you're going to be able to physically get yourself together, spiritually get yourself together, and mentally get yourself together. It's going physically, mentally, yeah. It's going to help you to get all of that together for the day, right? And so, the Morning Miracle by Hal Elrod, the Miracle Morning. Excuse me, I always say it that way. The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Hal Elrod. Why can't I get it together? Hal Elrod. The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Make sure y'all going ahead and get that book. I'm going to talk about more of that tomorrow. Delaware Memorial Bridge. Definitely need those apps. Yes, and I have the apps too. Definitely have the apps too. I said it wrong, right? I know it. I have that book. Yes. Thank you, Nikki, for having a platform where we can be a family of creators. I'm grateful. Thank you so much, Miss Lois. I appreciate you and love you, girl. Thanks, Nikki. Have an amazing day. Yes, everybody, have an amazing day. And I'll definitely be sharing the apps with you guys as well. So meet me back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. God willing, I will be here with y'all. So y'all have an amazing day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.